Welcome back, guys. This is Doug with Basement Level Magic, and we're just about to start round 2. I think I'm going to keep this hand. I could definitely understand shipping this one just because there's no planes in it. But we got 2-drop, 3-drop. And if we do draw something, we have a removal spell. So I think it's probably okay. That being said, we're going to want to draw planes relatively soon. Black-blue is not a bad matchup for us. The reason to play this pre-combat is that just in case anything happens, we want to make sure that we got our trigger and got the life if possible. Still no planes, which is a bummer. So we'll go ahead and yield. If he ingests the planes, I swear to God, Magic is rigged. He's going to, though. So far, no land play from our opponent. Planes enter the exile zone. Absolutely. Alright, we got there anyway. Alright, I actually think we want to play the big guy here. Could have played, well, no, we couldn't have. I was going to say we could have played 2 things, but I guess we couldn't. We need another planes. So I think we've just about stabilized. Yeah, especially if you're going to play a Seer's Lantern. Oh, what's the black regenerate card? Yeah, I'm sure he has it. But even with it, I don't know. I probably should have blocked there. Oh, we had 2 mana available. 2 mana available, so. So I'm going to play a War Cleric. He has Sweep Away up. But I think I'm okay with that. Alright, I actually like where we're at now. Oh, he was just keeping up a scry. Okay. I figured we were looking at a Sweep Away coming. I don't know which. I guess he probably needed to move the Calastria Nightwatch there. I don't think he's an attack. Wow. Another planes. Of course. What does he hit? Planes, Isolation Zone, and Vampire Envoy. Actually pretty good hits. Sure. So he still has 3 mana available. Could play Spawnbinder. I think it's probably a little better than the Ondu War Cleric here. so we really don't have enough mana to profitably sheer drop. And we keep a cheap ally that we can play next turn if we want to gain life again. And then on our opponent's turn, we can gain some life. But I like where we're at. I think we're out ahead. I think we got a good chance to win this game. And I think he probably has to stop attacking now. I think shoulder to shoulder and we can just win the game. Oh, Oblivion Strike, sure. Yeah, nothing we can do about that. Finally hit our second planes. And I think we're okay with just getting in here. As if he's just keeping up a scry, which I think there's a good chance he is. He would have used a trick by now if he had one. Yeah, he probably just... Oh no, there it is. He does have it. I wonder if he's had it in his hand the whole time. It seemed like he probably had it earlier, but he's had some scries, so it's possible he just dug for it. He's still in a pretty tough spot. Our best chance to win at this point may just be to play some more allies. What's he going to get back? Oblivion Strike, I assume? Yeah. Yeah, second Colastry Healer is quite good. Now any ally wins the game. Yeah, I think we can just wait it out. While he scries. So I was just trying to think of what, if anything, I wanted to tap down. Because I might as well tap down and gain 2 life. Probably just tap down his 2 biggest things. Or, I'm sorry, tap down one of his 2 biggest things. Probably the Kozilek's Translator, and then... And if he doesn't play a creature this turn, I think we can win. He's trying to decide if the card on top... It's probably something that can help him after he's stabilized and not something that will help him to stabilize. He did put it on top. So I guess we'll see what it is. If we draw a land, interesting. I mean, I think it's correct, but it's interesting. So he can't do enough damage to me for me to really like care about the damage. So the fact that I can't gain life is okay with me. I would rather he attack. Now a land also lets me play my sheer drop. And then keep the land active to attack with. I thought he might activate in response, but it looks like he's not going to. And in that case, I suppose I just want to wait him out. Chain Mage would be ideal. We have 2, right? Opponent's upkeep scrying. That means he really needs to dig to something. Put a card on top, so whatever it is, we're going to see it. Isolation Zone, I think, would win the game. I think we just have 1 Colostri Nightwatch. Yeah, so the Isolation Zone would be an excellent draw. Any ally, really. Because it'll do 1 damage and I can tap something down and attack with everything. He's casting whatever this 1 spell is he has. Or was. It looks like he stopped. Again, it's more important to be tapping something down here, I think, than to attack. Or, I'm sorry, than to gain life. So that maybe we can attack next turn. And we want to tap down the Slaughter Drone for sure. If it's not a creature, I don't think he can win. I think if it's a creature, he has to cast it. But he's using up a lot of time, and that's good for us if there's a game 3, so that's fine. Okay. And then he F6'd. So I just attack with everything, right? Why do I like this better? I like this better because it lets me get something on the battlefield. It doesn't let him play like a combat trick or something like that. Not that it would have really mattered, but all right. So we took round 1, or sorry, round 1 of this match. Let's see. I don't think I want to bring in the Fall of the Titans. Flame Seekers don't seem good. I think we're gonna stick with white black. I could see playing Visions over what, though? Maybe Searing Light? Let's try that. He's got some big bodies that it's kind of tough to get through, so let's just see what we got. The funny thing about the white-black deck is that you play like just a bunch of commons and uncommons, and you beat people. I mean, there's no like bomb cards. There's no. I mean, there are some, but you can win. You can play the deck without them, and it's still good. And I guess that's what's so frustrating about it. It's like such an easy audible into white-black. But you got to get it early. If you don't get it early and somebody else near you jumps into it, you just won't see anything. It's like the last draft I did. I don't know if I posted this one or not, or if I just did it for fun. But when you're sitting at the table, right, and you get to deck building, and you're like looking at what's in the sideboard, and you have like, you can kind of tell if you were in the right deck based on how many other cards in your colors are in your sideboard. Like, if you read the signals correctly and neither person around you was playing the colors you chose, you should end up with a bunch of cards in your sideboard. If, on the other hand, you were like forcing a deck, which this one's almost like that. If you were like forcing a deck and you weren't necessarily, and maybe there was a better color for you to be in, when you do that, you'll find that your sideboard options are basically like nothing. Like you probably ended up with like 22, 23, maybe 24 playables. And we have some decent stuff. We have that, what was the -2/-2 card. So this is the opposite of last hand. I'm going to keep it again too. It does have a good removal spell. It's got a good early drop creature, and then it's got a good card for later in the game. So we'll just have to see. We need to draw some action for sure, but it's got 3 spells I can cast, and it's got a 2-drop, 3-drop, 4-drop. I want to draw another 2-drop or something turn 1, so my shoulders online, but that's actually a good drop too, or a good draw too. I'll take a sheer drop, sure. Probably won't be awakening it. Spawnbinder's good. That's a card I can play. I'm happy with that. If we get a couple hits in early on our opponent, I think we're in a great position. And it looks like we're going to. Wow. Yeah, so I guess we just hang out. I mean, we could have played the shoulder to shoulder to draw the card, I guess. But we have the Spawnbinder next turn. Our opponent missed a land drop. And if he does play a creature, we can just go ahead and isolation zone it. Sure. Oh, Scry. I thought he was gonna, was it Bone to Dust or whatever? Seer's Lantern can definitely dig you out of a hole. He's taking 5 damage this turn though. Because I'm just gonna isolation zone that and then attack for 5. And I'll probably do the same thing to whatever he plays next turn. Unless he plays nothing next turn. And then I'll probably do the shoulder to shoulder, since we do want to hit our land drops. Complete disregard is fine here. time we hit our black mana. And if our opponent doesn't play a creature this turn, he's just dead. He needs to remove, really he needs to remove both. I think we just got the game. Unfortunately, he got mana screwed, but, you know, it's just magic. That's just magic. Now we do have something exiled, so he can definitely kill something. I am really shocked that he went for that. Obviously, he doesn't know what's in our hand, but and he's a 4. It's a scary card, but the other one's gonna kill him this turn. Oh, Spawnbinder's a good draw too, but I'm just gonna go ahead and play the other isolation zone and get in for 4. Alright guys, this has been round 2, and I am Doug with Basement Level Magic. We are going to the finals of Nate 4 here in just a minute.